Good afternoon, all. Thanks for being here. I guess, Sandy, I want to start with you. A two-parter, if you can. Just wanted to check in if you thought the effort and communication improved, and what was the decision behind the rotations, especially starting the third quarter?
Yeah, look, in the end, probably should have went bigger in the start of the game, to be quite honest, just with their physicality. And that was really, we were just getting, they played both big players a fair bit, and they're very physical. So I just thought we need a little bit more size and to help with some rebounding as well too, and blocking out. So I just went with the players that, maybe have a little bit of physical presence.
For sure. And Stewie, for you, you all gave up 62 points in the paint tonight. I'm just curious, with the size advantage that the Dream have over you all, what are you going to need to do better moving forward, especially when you play Atlanta on July 13th, again, presumably without JJ?
First of all, I think we're not focused on the next Atlanta game. We're just focused on the next one coming up. And then just be better, points in the paint. BG and Bree Jones were playing really well tonight and finishing incredibly well around the basket. So we just need to make sure that we kind of give them tougher looks, and if that means trying to push them out farther, but they're strong in what they do. And I think just when we're going to double, our rotations need to be a little bit better. But we got better in the second half. Can't get much better. Can't get much worse after the first half.
Thank you.
We'll go to Miles.
Hey, Breanna. I wanted to ask you about your defense specifically and how you're affected without John Quell in the lineup, because you talk about those double teams, you talk about some of that scramble defense. Yeah. That's usually the spot where you're able to roam, and now you need to be kind of the anchor there defensively. What adjustments have you had to make to your game there?
Yeah, I think for me, really JJ and Leo being out has made it a little bit more of a challenge, which I definitely am willing to embrace. But going from guarding a big to guarding a guard and trying to understand which way I want to force them and that type of thing. But really just tough contested shots. These are great players. This is obviously the WNBA, and people are going to make tough shots, but trying to make them contested as much as possible.
Thank you. And Tosh, from the start today, we saw you getting downhill with that consistency we were seeing in the second half the other night against Phoenix. Have you felt like you've unlocked something in terms of what you're trying to do with your downhill play?
I think the last 5 or 6 games before Phoenix, I was just disappointed. And my job as a point guard is to get 2 feet in the paint, whether that's for myself or to spray out to my teammates and put them in successful situations. So with starting these games, these last 2, I just wanted to be more aggressive getting downhill so I can be the best version of myself for us.
We'll go to Lucas.
Yeah, thanks. This is for either player who wants to answer. I'm just wondering if you felt it more difficult to get out and run in early offense, without JJ to rebound, without Leo, or if, maybe scoring fewer transition points is the result of something else.
I think obviously we're missing 2 starters. That's the reality. There's no excuses there. It's our defense that is killing our transition. When you have to constantly take the ball out of the net, you don't get to run freely. You don't get to push pace against them. So that's just our defense. And the good thing is we're going back home. We have an 8-game home stint, so we'll be able to get back and actually get some practice in and just work on our rotations. I thought that we played a lot harder today. We gave a lot more effort. Our first side, ball screen and weak side was good, but when that ball is getting sprayed out on the other side, we got to get back into a weak side. So we're going to get back at it. We're going to be all right. There's no panic here. We just got to get back to being Liberty basketball.
Thanks.
And we'll finish with Jeff.
Thank you, Brian. Hello, all. Thanks for taking the time. Sorry it didn't go your way. My first question will be for Coach. If there's any silver lining in this road trip, it's what Isabelle Harrison has been able to accomplish over the past 3 games. What can you say about the way she has improved over this stretch?
Yeah, look, she always stayed ready. That's part about being in a team, being ready and prepared and confident in what you do and what you bring. And I think that's what Izzy's done. She's been around for a while. She's not a rookie. She's a veteran player, and she's given us some really good minutes for us. And to see her, just continue to compete tonight. I think that is good for us as we move forward.
And for Tosh, I was hoping you could expand on what Isabelle has been able to do. You would know better than anybody, but I think also that I also wanted to ask about the 3-point. Sorry, I also wanted to ask about the 3-point defense today. Didn't allow it until late third quarter. What improved there, especially over the last few games?
I'll start with your latter question. I just think that we were more intentional about getting out and running people off the 3-point line today. We got killed in Phoenix, obviously, so that was a change that was really important for us coming into this game. And then, about I think that the last few years of her career have been really tough, and to be in a system and an organization that believes in her, that puts her in successful situations. Like Coach said, she's been ready, she's been working her ass off, so it's just always good to see her get rewarded in a sense. But everyone on our bench has been really good for us. They're going to continue to get better for us, and it's going to be really important for us down the stretch when we need all 11 and 12 to play.